bunker, the famous bunker. Go inside.
Supposed to record, but we are recording. We are in the bunker. At any moment we can leave this if Russia continues.
Any moment we will need to come back to this. How many people have died on this? Probably. Bomb! This is not funny. Sorry. From the museum.
Depressing. Last time I felt this like when I went to Auschwitz with my family. It's like war and bunkers. It seems so far, but it was so close. Not even 100 years ago, and you cannot imagine people who was working there and what happened. Imagine to live in fear. Actually, don't think about this like 1,000 kilometers away people in Ukraine feel the same. War is something really horrible.
It's bizarre for sure. But now we're in Špilberk. So we're in the castle. What's the name?
Špilberk.
And it's closed.
No,
Sorry.
it's closed 4:30, and online they said literally 6, and then I saw that 5, and here they said 4:30, so we couldn't go. But we saw, and it's really beautiful. So at
You can
least
see that
you
view.
can see at night.
Now we're on a mission to find a pub. I want to go to the one that is the stock market for beer.
Miss Stojaka or something
So
like
Stojaka
this.
and the stock market. That
No, very easy. If it's not history or culture, you can go to beer bars and pubs.
yeah. So there are plenty of things to do.
A plan is to see the history. B plan is to get drunk. You can
Or a
always
mix
have,
of both,
you can
which
always
we
have
did.
the B plan.
So we are in.
Nastojaja pekanda. One cannot read. Nastojaja pekanda.
Stojaka.
And it's been standing bar. So
But we're sitting, so
okay, now we stick with.
most of the table are
Yeah.
ending. And this is a good IPA, of course, another beer break. It's one of the many things that you can do.
Now I check my list.
Start planning where we go.
I don't know how people plan it. I have on my phone, and here it depends how I feel like. But cheers.
Cheers. The second day, and we're going to the labyrinth finally. Kind of cool.
It's interesting because some of the shops are open. For example, on the street, some of them are closed. And for example, the shopping center, everything is open. Interesting because, for example, in Austria, Germany, you know that Sunday is the day of
The god.
The god, and
Which here sometimes as well. So what do you think? What's the reason? If you live in Czech, is Sunday the day of the god as well?
I think it's the reason that it's some employees have to rest on Sundays, and they can, for example, here is a New Yorker, and on the other corner is a New Yorker. They don't open both. I think it's just because of money. Look, this season is open because there is no other one, which is nice because usually when I work in the apartments and like tourism, it's you always open, doesn't matter holiday, nothing.
That's true.
But if you go to working in the shop, it's good because you can rely on that Sunday.
That's true.
Open.
No, we're here.
Hopefully this is open.
labyrinth, and it was really cool. Apparently, it was created for storing food, but it was connected all to the main old town square.
Yeah, the one thing was really interesting. They have like a law. They could only make wine in Brno, and if other people in 1 kilometer range would make wine, they would punish them.
It need to be approved.
And it was really corrupt that time, and rich people was making wine, and one wine was equal to 5 hen and to 20 eggs. So imagine.
Or 3 pounds of meat.
Yeah, imagine.
Comparing to Italian, that it was 10 pounds of meat. We go to the cappuccino. Came back from the monastery, and it was quite interesting, to be honest. What do you think? What are your thoughts? We saw like real mommy, and they have like a lot, and they did that in the name of the god.
First of all, it's not appropriate making videos about this,
That's
but
true.
we do. Secondly, it's not appropriate. I think that the monastery, they put there the mummies, and they get money from this. It was so
interesting, bizarre,
not
and
interesting.
well, they make it for profit. So that's a really interesting
and
point.
literally there was one who was like this suffered.
But also they were happy people as well. I mean, if
I
you're
hope
here, you
they-
have to see it for sure.
I hope they rest in peace and everything, but they don't rest in peace if their body is there and people are like, oh, well, this is so creepy, so spooky. Of course, it was good to see, but don't put them there.
Or
Then-
don't make profit out of it.
or whatever, just see it, not with children, kind of scary, it gives you chill.
And I'm just so amazed of walking the street here. Look really good.
This is the old town hall. They have old town hall and new town hall. This is again built by Gothic elements. If you go in the entrance, you see the towers, which are Gothic, and one tower is like this falling, so really unique, if you will, because they are not parallel ones. And this is famous because here you can find the Brno dragon, which is a crocodile. There is one tale that this came inside the city and they captured it. One that it was here and protecting the city. But it's just a crocodile, so not a dragon, but here the people think it's a dragon.
And it was quite cool. A little bit creepy if you think, but I think it was really cool to see the bones. They estimate that they have around 50,000 bones. That was quite something. Now we're on our way to the villa. Let's see if we can make it. We don't have tickets, so maybe we can come inside. I have no idea if we can make it, but we'll try for sure. So nice to walk around the city. It's a beautiful walkable city.
5 minutes later.
I really want a beer. Started looking at me like, are you serious? Are you craving a beer?
No, I didn't check. Beer is not my favorite.
Here, the red lights
1 second.
are fast. So we're in the villa. Let's see if we can make it. We don't have tickets. It's part of UNESCO. This is the villa right here. And this is the villa itself. You need private tour, but let's see. So we are in, at least to the garden, so that's a good thing.
So Ludwig was a designer, architecture, and he made the design of this house for a Jewish family who had a textile factory. And Ludwig have a museum in New York, Berlin, Hungary, in Budapest. So he collected many art also.
You can see they have big windows and big spaces, because one of the things that they say is that big spaces are equal freedom. So we're in the garden.
This is the villa. It's like a Bauhaus style, designed by Ludwig.
For a Jewish family.
For a Jewish family for the Tugendhat family. They had to leave to Venezuela when the Second World War happened. So after they stayed there, but they started to make the renovations for the house and they opened to the public. This was a big deal at that time because first of all, it was really expensive. Secondly, Ludwig made the design. Most of the furniture are designed by Ludwig inside also. It's interesting that they don't really have houses around Europe, so this is really a big deal that here in Czech Republic, in Brno, they have this house, so that's why it's fully booked.
You need to book 3 months in advance. Personally, I think, okay, it's a nice villa. I don't see the crazy fuss about. Here are the people that probably booked 3 months before.
This is how I grew up because my parents, they pretty much beer drinker, enthusiast. Yeah, so we went many times to Slovakia, mostly to Czech Republic, and this is where I learned this game. This is how they entertain us, like you put here and you have to get it, and many games in the bar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers. Sure.
It's good. This is good.
This is nice. So this is duck, cabbage, and this, I don't know what it is.
Neatly.
Huh?
Neatly, it's with potato.
Ooh, and the sauce, oh no, but look delicious. Bon appetit. So it was good?
Yeah, for me it's really good because it's not this bitter beer. So I think here is more smoother and sweeter, the beers.
You know it was good because... We're in the train station now on our way to Budapest back home. That was a nice birthday. I enjoyed Brno. 2 days is more than enough.
2 to 3. They say you can visit one day everything. Actually, I think if you are really have everything like this, how we did in the second day, I think you can visit in one day. But the thing is, like, you're going to stuff to eat and you're going to drink a beer. Or you're going to drink something and eat something or try some street food. So I think 2 days if you don't want to be in a rush.
Favorite thing?
I think I really like the pork neck. And you can find really good empanadas here. And the castle, really beautiful with the view and everything. And overall the people are really nice. The food is really good.
No, too
and
good.
The city
The beer.
is really good.
For me, probably I will say the Osari and the beer.
I like the labyrinth also. I cannot choose. I like that. But
It's a really interesting city. So, yeah.
lot of dark stories.
I enjoy that really good beer. Thank you. And thank you. It was really nice and we hope you like it.
Yeah. And
If
it's
you're
really
here,
loud.
definitely visit Brno. Bye.